Time for some spiritual manna. Hello and welcome to the Good Info Café, where multiple intelligences meet each day. I'm JK, your Master InfoArtist chef for today, I pray, where I make a commitment to be faithful and true as a teacher and the sinner. Inviting, let's see if I can hold it, inviting spiritual manna through nectar-ous music, delicious fun, and big, serious, helpful, organic concepts, where good, reliable information is served as our fellowship meal each and every day. I'm going to carefully put my gut for great Uncle Tony, gut get L5, carefully over here. And I'm going to play a song called I'm Easy, I think at the end, near the end, by Keith Carradine. David Carradine's brother, and their father was John Carradine, an actor, and then David Carradine was Kung Fu, was Grasshopper. I love that show. So for the food for today is the guacamole. I use this for so I could do both the chips and the guacamole. And when I got it, I found a seed from an orange from way before. So my guac wasn't that good. I made it first time making guac really, and brought it to my sisters. They said it was good, but I thought it was too garlicky. And so I'm also get your food. We're going to have tea, bananas, whatever you got near you. We got to break bread and have thoughts for food, because people don't live by bread alone, but boy, do they need it. So get something to break bread with me on anything that's nutritious. Anything nutritious is what I recommend. The whistle register, I have something interesting for that. I was able to do it just before I turn on the camera, but we'll see what happens. If the camera's on, it's just a different, but you do have adrenaline, that kind of thing. The question for the day, and I'm paraphrasing, this was attributed to Churchill, but I'm paraphrasing a quote. If you want to change the world at 21, that makes sense, but if at 60, you're crazy, or he supposedly said you're stupid. So that's the question. No, did I say the question today? That's not the question today. Did I say that? You're getting the good, the bad, and the ugly, the warts and all. So I do want to explain about the behind the scenes. Yes, this is still the beta test. I'm getting ready for phase 3, which is close to a launch. And I have to do a longer video that's like setting. So that's what I'm waiting for, is when I get everything out to set the stage yeah, you can have your food. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Coming up. That's what's coming up. I'm getting there. So that'll be a longer video. And I think it's going to be this weekend, February 9th or 10th. A longer video where I'm not going to rush through. And sometimes I rush through. You can see that. I just want to get it all out there. That one I have to take time and really be thoughtful, and it'll have a different feel to it. Fun and serious stuff. So the question of the day is to my regular, approximately 12 of you who are regular commenters. I know there's regular visitors who haven't commented, or I'm assuming that. I average about 40 views. If I get to 20 something by the evening when I'm about to go to bed, I'm pleased about that. And I'm not ready for a big audience yet, but getting there, and really appreciate all the help of all the commenters. Once again, the visitors are still welcome. If you don't comment, you don't want to. But, and so glad Sherry is back. Had technical difficulties, if I understand correctly, but so glad you were still here anyway. The question, so I'm asking you commenters to say what you think this channel is. Who am I, or what are the good things that I have been able to deliver over the last 3 months, or the videos that you've seen. That's my QOD, the question for the commenters. Who am I, or what musician, born and raised in DC area, things like that, and what you think is working with the channel, and ideas for the future improvements, that kind of thing. So get your 5 senses going. And the grade is for rage rooms. Have you heard about rage rooms? I guess I'll just do that because I'll forget if I don't. So here's the grading continuum. 0, where am I? Oh, here, 0, 50%, 59%. So that's all failing. Then above the 60 starts to, something is decent about it, all the way to wow. And the rage rooms, I think, only work maybe half the time or less, and could actually even cause issues for unstable people to use the rage rooms. But I just was reading about it. I had heard about them over the last year or two, but was reading a little bit closer, and where people go. So what is my grade? Oh, my grade is, it's like a C grade. For the rage rooms, they're also called something like that, like get it all out, cathartic. You go in and you chop stuff and hit some with a baseball bat, a golf club, or something else, hammer, I don't know. And to get all your frustrations out. And I think that can work. Well, that would work for stable people. But unstable or at a bad time in your life, it might not help. It might actually make things worse because you feel weird. If it's not fun, but also, if you bring your own stuff to smash, it doesn't cost as much. And there's one in Glen Burnie, Maryland, I just read. So I think the article is in the Washington Post. I don't regularly read the Washington Post, but I think that's where it was online. You come across articles. And also, I had been reading the Washington Post since the 60s, so I'm very familiar with the Washington Post. And they come across as very, very biased. Let me take away from that. Let's go with iFlap. They don't do good with the iFlap, the 6 things, with accuracy, access, context, being clear, relevant, refined. They don't do good with that. So forget what I said before about the bias. Everyone has a bias, but they don't do well. Oh, I could grade the Washington Post tomorrow. It'd be a C around that level. All right, here we go. Sorry. So while we're breaking bread together, a little commercial. So Margie got hers, Rebecca and her sister got theirs, and some other anonymous people that I don't know who they are. Get your t-shirts. Christian extremist equals extreme love. I'll make one that would be Jesus extremist, or extremist for Jesus equals extreme love. That's what his bottom line was. Now, the second coming, he's going to be pretty mad on the second coming. So here we go. Oh, and it wasn't so good. Anyway, so please stop pulling at my... All right, so that's coming near the end. Something important. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. So I should have done the whistle register before I ate. I can touch my ear, right? Can I? So this is definitely in the lab. So the distinction between lab and prime time, that's what I wanted to say. You guys know when what I do is more of a lab thing, I'm investigating something, or it's ready for prime time. Like Old Man River is ready for prime time. There's, I have to breathe like Todd Duncan taught me. There's an old man called a Mississippi. Old man That's ready for prime time. This is not. I couldn't do the whistle register. I should always have a napkin here. I couldn't do the whistle register back in New York a week ago, and I've only tried to do it on camera here during the videos, and then the video's on, and my nose starts itching. My voice is also very low today. It's feeling low today. Vocal fry, that's called. I just learned that. I don't know. I just ate. Okay. I couldn't do that. That's laboratory. Very rough draft laboratory. But it's an improvement over a week ago, being able to do that. The whistle register. I'm breathing in there. Ooh, yeah, that's a G. A whistle register G. Blowing out. So I'm getting there. So I have to put my music up here. Is that everything? The lab, prime time. You guys, my regular 12, give feedback. We're probably usually in agreement when I think something's in the lab and something's ready for prime time. And the Good Info Café is almost ready for prime time, but we'll go phase 3. And when I feel that financial foundation of being able to, then I think I'm ready for prime time. So, so this weekend, a long video with these things that I do. Masculine and feminine is going to be a big picture subject. Then 2 others anyway. So, answering if you want to change the world at 21, that makes sense. But if at 60 you're crazy, I don't want to change. The world's already changing enough. It's changing too much in the negative direction. So I want to maintain the good and change the bad in the best way I can with my God-given abilities and what God gave me. So if that makes me crazy at 60, I'm guilty. Guilty as charged. I will have to turn the page in the middle of this. So I think I can do it without the pick. Let's see here. Is that in the way? What is that? What do I have here? It's not my way to love you just when no one's looking. It's not my way to take your hand if I'm not sure. It's not my way to let you see what's going on inside of me. When it's love you won't be needing, you're not free. Please stop pulling at my sleeve if you're just playing. If you won't take the things you make me wanna give. Never cared too much for games, and this one's driving me insane. You're not half as free to wander as you claim. But I'm easy. Yeah, I'm easy. Say you want me, I'll come running without taking time to think, because I'm easy. Yeah, I'm easy. Take my hand and pull me down. I won't put up any fight, because I'm easy. Yeah, I'm easy. Give the word, I'll play your game as though that's how it ought to be, because I'm easy. So, we're about to start a new level on a relationship, phase 3. And this song meant a lot to me before. I'm not as easy as I used to be. I was realizing that as I was looking at this song, thinking about doing it today. And so we're about a new relationship to the regular visitors, phase 3, and that's part of my longer video this weekend is to, set the table for the next phase. I'm so excited for you guys. I know I'm going over 15 minutes as being part of this, and so we'll not play too many games. I only see one regular who's really goofy, and if it's not funny or adding, I'm gonna remove it. So I've already done that. Some kind of goofy, not helpful comments. But what was I doing? So let's see. I think that's it. Goodbye. 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 I still want it to be too loud. I think that's it. Goodbye. I think that's it. Goodbye. I think that's it. Goodbye. I think that's it. Thank you for visiting.